let's go over the complete summary of Chapter 1127 of One Piece. Ready? Then let's go after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And before we dive into the content, make sure to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. This way you won't miss anything, and let's get into the video. Chapter 1127 has 15 pages in total. Chapter 1127's title is Adventure in the Mysterious Land, O in Japanese. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 15 says, Yamato meets Inuarashi, who is the daimyo of Kuri, at the shore. Inuarashi is also worried about the kidnappings. The chapter begins in Elbaf, in a giant village, where the houses are also made of Lego-like blocks. Giants are talking about a fire that suddenly started in the forest. They go to put out the fire so that it won't damage the Yggdrasil tree. We see the giants shocked, because giant bees have fallen from the sky as if they were attacked by something. Other giants discuss something that happened in the forest. Giant 1 says, according to the people in the forest, the rumble just now is the sound of the ear god falling to the ground. Giant 2 says, that can't be. How could something happen to a rabbit of that size? Cut to the Big Stein Castle, the Lego-like castle where Nami is. The entire castle is made of Lego-like blocks, even the trees around it. It seems the castle is located somewhere in Elbaf, since we can see Yggdrasil, a massive tree, far away from the castle. We can see that Nami has defeated a giant bee thanks to Zeus's attack. Zeus asks Nami where they are, and Nami, crying, says she doesn't know. The last thing she remembers is that they were on the giant ship. Nami says, someone help me. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji-kun, I'll even take Usopp at this point. Am I out of my mind? I don't remember changing clothes. Where is this place? Is this a dream? Nami sees something at the end of a hallway. Then she hears Usopp's voice calling her. She runs there but trips on a Lego block and falls to the ground. The floor is very bumpy. When Nami gets up, she sees a giant hedgehog in front of her. Nami's shocked expression is really funny. Lol. Nami runs from the hedgehog. While trying to escape, Nami sees Usopp being attacked by a giant cat wearing a crown. Usopp is also dressed in a Viking outfit with a fake beard. So, Nami and Usopp end up running away together from the hedgehog and the cat into a courtyard in the middle of the castle. However, Nami and Usopp decide they need to face these giant creatures, so Nami and Zeus attack the hedgehog with a thunder strike and defeat it. Unfortunately, the giant hedgehog falls onto the giant cat's head, and the cat gets electrocuted too. The giant cat is not knocked out and gazes furiously at Nami and Usopp. Nami says, I have a bad feeling about this. Usopp says, same here. As they run away again, Nami asks Usopp if he has any more information about what happened to them. Nami says, Usopp, how much do you know about our current situation? Usopp says, when I opened my eyes, I was already in this place. You're probably the same, right? We were on the giant's ship and drinking that. Nami says, that's right, that alcohol. I think the giant said it can make you hallucinate. Nami and Usopp stop because they reach a balcony. Usopp faces the giant cat, thinking it's just a hallucination. However, the giant cat is real, and Usopp gets blown away. Nami and the giant cat also fall from the balcony into the castle's backyard, where Usopp is after the giant cat attack. Suddenly, the giant cat transforms into a massive lion and attacks them again. Nami cries while using Usopp's body as a shield, lol, but at the last moment, 3 guys arrive. Sanji says, for the crime of making my beloved one cry, you deserve death. Ifrit Jamba says, a pole strike. Luffy says, gear 4th, Gomu Gomu no elephant whip. Zoro says, 3 sword style black rope dragon twister. Nami, Usopp say, ja. In an epic double page spread, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji appear performing a combo attack to defeat the lion, which turns back into a cat when defeated. The double page spread is nearly identical to the one from chapter 162, where Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji defeated a Sandora lizard. They even use new versions of the same attacks. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji are wearing Viking outfits and capes. Luffy wears a helmet with long horns and has an axe on his back. Zoro has a mask over his eyes, looks like ski goggles, and Sanji has a sword on his back, like Nami. Zoro says, "Huh? It turned into a cat now." Sanji says, "Nami-san, I was so worried." Nami says, "Sanji, I was so scared. Usopp even died," and Usopp says, "I'm alive. Curse you. I'll get back at you for using me as a shield." Cough! In the amazing final double-page spread of the chapter, Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji are reunited in the castle's backyard. We can see the massive tree in the distance again, probably Yggdrasil. We find out that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji were the ones who defeated the giant bees and the ear god rabbit at the beginning of the chapter. Luffy says, "The roasted rabbit we just ate was delicious. Shishishi! There are even bigger ones around here, though I'll beat them all up if they taste good." Zoro says, "We should look for the sea and our ship first. We don't know what happened to our crew right now." Sanji says, "Speaking of food, the bees and hive you just sent flying, they're a great source of nutrients, you know?" Nami, crying in shock, says, "How are you guys already used to all this? Where are we?" End of chapter. Break next week. Jump cover and color spread in chapter 1128. And that was chapter 1127. Elbaf has finally begun. We will also have a narrated chapter soon. If you liked the video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. See you next time, and thank you.